Good morning, Discover Virginia Beach Facebook group. Joe Trahan here, and today I have a special video for you. Now, I've got a lot of comments and feedback in the group regarding folks not understanding everything that Virginia Beach has to offer, and I don't blame you. I fully don't understand what Virginia Beach has to offer most of the time anyway, because there's always new things and new events coming up. But however, there still is a good baseline that you can follow when you're trying to understand how to plan your next trip or relocate to the area by identifying three main types of items here in the community. So in order to better illustrate that, I'd love to share with you a diagram that I got whipped up. And I'd love to show it to you now. Let me just share my screen real quick. So bear with me for one moment. All righty. So this image here is a map of Virginia Beach. Now, Virginia Beach is a huge city, mind you. It's one of the 7 cities in the Hampton Roads community, and it also has several different landmarkers. But before you get overwhelmed with this map, let me point you to the right-hand side of this diagram here. So I'm going to have my arrow. I'm going to use to point. I'm not going to move it too quickly, but I want you to be able to kind of see what I'm talking about here. So if you can see the arrow to the top right-hand side, it's moving Virginia Beach. That's where we're at today. Now, if we look at the items in green here, that top row, those are going to be items that are, just deleted my arrow. Let's see if I can do this. These items in green here, those are going to be your parks. There are more than 4 parks in Virginia Beach, but these are the main ones when it comes to identifying landmarkers to help you better understand where you are at in the city of Virginia Beach. So we have First Landing State Park. Way back in the day when this area was colonized, everyone came over. This was the place that kind of first started, if you will. And then, of course, we have the Back Bay National Wildlife Refuge, which is on item number 2. So I'll just point to the first one here. And then the second one is actually going to be down this way for Back Bay. Third, we have Neptune Park. This is the most popular one right in this vicinity. Let me see if I can move my toolbar here. It's kind of in the way. There we go. All right, so much better. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure my arrow wasn't getting lost from my viewpoint here. So we have item number 3, which is going to be the Neptune Park. That's where the King Neptune statue is. That's where every tourist and vacationer alike wants to go first. In addition to the visitor center, which is kind of like right behind it. I'll have another map for you with that in a coming video. So once we move there, we move on to Mount Trashmore, which, yes, it is a mountain made of trash. Back in the 80s, it was a landfill. The government came together and they said, hey, we need to do something. So they just buried all the trash, put a seal and a cap on it, and it grew into a park. So there's a pond nearby. It has geese and stuff. I don't recommend you swim or you fish in it, but it's there. It looks really nice, better than being a landfill. All righty, we're going to move on to the yellow items, which includes 5, 6, 7, 8, and 18. I have no idea why the people made this map, put it separated like that, but that's how they did it. So item number 5 is Virginia Beach oceanfront. So when people think Virginia Beach, this is where they think. This is going to be on the easternmost part of the city. And then right below that is Croatan Beach. Virginia Beach is one of the public beaches. Croatan Beach is a neighborhood beach, a community beach with some of the most luxurious real estate in all of the area. And you can park there for $7 if you're not a resident and $3 if you are a resident of Virginia Beach. I had no idea Croatan Beach existed until this year. I was, searching on Zillow late at night. I found these beach houses. I'm like, where are these beach houses? They're amazing. Obviously, I can't afford them, but it's definitely on the more luxurious side. We're talking 5+ bedrooms, 5+ bathrooms, right on the ocean. You'll find those at Croatan Beach. Now, moving south towards the border is the Sandbridge Beach. Now, this beach here is super unique because it is a local beach and it is somewhat of a community beach. It's kind of in the middle there. A lot of people go to visit and vacation at Sandbridge simply because it is tucked away. Not many people and tourists alike know about it. So that's definitely going to be something that you're going to want to keep in mind as you're trying to understand where Virginia Beach is located on the map. Moving on to number 8, we have Chesapeake Beach. Probably one of the most, if you will, neighborhood beaches as opposed to public beaches. It's really hard to get onto this beach unless you're like eating at a restaurant or like parking at someone's house that of course, and visiting that beach. So it's right off of the Lesnar Bridge. Most of it is private beaches, but if you do live in those condo or retirement facilities, or if you're interested in that, I get you more information on the outro of this video. So last, on the beach front, we have the ocean front of Virginia Beach, which, okay, it's just on there twice, typographical error. I will make 2 distinctions here. As you head towards the north, you have the North End Beach. And then, of course, over here on First Landing State Park, there is a beach up that way as well. So right along here, there is a beach line. All right, number 9 through 17, those in the red, those are going to be just landmarkers and identification pieces that may or may not have to do with something you could do, but just kind of help you get an idea of Virginia Beach. Like I said, this map is a very baseline map. It's all about just helping you identify where Virginia Beach is. So from left to right, we're going to go. We're going to start at number 12. This is the Regent University. So if you're coming for school or you have somebody looking for college here, obviously Regent University is a popular one here in Virginia Beach. Moving from left to right, we have item number 14, which is going to be ECPI University near Town Center. Item number 13, which is the Virginia Beach Wesleyan University. All of these here are schools, colleges that, offer educational support to local community members, whether you're going back to school or moving here to start school. You're definitely going to want to keep those in mind. Moving from left to right, we have item number 16, and that's the East Little Creek Road. Why do I have a road on here? Well, for those of you who don't know, or I'm sure most of you do, Virginia Beach and Hampton Roads is a heavily military populated area. So if you're moving here for the military or for school or for a variation of the two, you definitely want to keep Little Creek Road in mind, because that's the Little Creek military base, which borders this gray area here, Norfolk. No, Norfolk is not gray. It's lush and green, but in order to help you distinguish between the two, I've just left that side blank. If you'd like to see a Norfolk video, please comment below Norfolk. I'd love to go in detail with you. I have a map for each of the 7 cities. So, all right, moving on left to right, we have item number 9, Ferry Plantation House. This is right on the water. It's a historic house. It's also a house full of history, and it's right on the water. So if you're looking for something to do, somewhere to hang out, somewhere to check out, definitely check out number 9. Item number 11, Tidewater Community College. From here, you can literally go anywhere, or you can just stay put in Tidewater. Tidewater is the name of Hampton Roads. It's one of the alternative names. It's kind of like a nickname it got in the 80s, and for some reason, Hampton Roads just can't shake it, and people are okay with that. There are tons and tons and tons of colleges and businesses alike that have the name Tidewater in it. But if you are moving for school or looking to reach higher education levels, Tidewater Community College is a good option. I personally went there. My wife went there. It's definitely got a broad range of educational materials that you can, dive into, from different kind of accreditations, hands-on learning, and of course, it's very affordable. Moving on left to right, we have item number 17, which is the Naval Air Station Oceana Base. So the Naval Air Station, so if you're in the Air Force or any other branch of the military for that reason, you probably have heard of this one before. This one is going to be out towards the Dam Neck area, the Dam Neck area neighborhood, and of course is going to have air ordinances. So for those of you who don't know, if you do live or work in the area and you live near a military base, you're going to hear things from the military base, from lots of jet noises, lots of planes flying over. And there's actually different ordinances for each neighborhood that has a certain decibel level of how much sound it accumulates while you're in that area, whether you're vacationing or living there. It's good to be aware of because if you don't like loud noises in the middle of the day, that might become something that, wouldn't be a good fit for you long term. All right, item number 10, the Virginia Aquarium and Marine Science Center. This is one of the coolest pieces of Virginia Beach because it gives you the opportunity to, go for a date night. Because they have Sharks After Dark. I think there's one coming up. I'm recording this in October, so if you're watching this past October, sorry. But yeah, Sharks After Dark is a really cool event. They're open from I think it's 5 to 9 p.m., which isn't super late, but you get to see a different time of day. See the fish eat, see them out and about moving, and they have some other cool stuff there as well. So, and of course, if you're not going for date night, you can always take the kids. Definitely something to do during the colder months. And also, if you got the kids and it's vacation, you already done the beach, everyone's sunburnt, sandy, whatnot, take them to the aquarium. They'll have a good time. Right below that, for the last item, we have the NAS Oceana Dam Neck Annex. I bring up the annex for only one reason, and that's just for our military folks. If you're looking for, like an NEX or somewhere to I think it's NEX. I have tons of friends in the military, but there's so many acronyms to remember. I messed them up, so I had to create a map to help me keep up with them. But this is an area we're going to be able to get groceries, get gasoline, without having to pay all the wonderful Virginia Beach taxes and things, and it's just for you. There's also the Dam Neck, the Dam Neck Beach as well for the military members, as well as a beach up here on item number 16, the Little Creek Beach as well. If you are not military but you have military family members or friends, they just need their simple military ID. Don't hold me to that. Do your own research, and of course, always defer to the military professional men and women who know these regulations day in and day out. Check with them first, but I've been able to get on base with my military friends and family before, so maybe you can too. All righty, so this concludes the map of Virginia Beach. If you'd like your free copy, just comment Virginia Beach map in the comment section below, and I'd love to send you a copy. This is a great baseline. Obviously, it doesn't include a majority of the waterways and all the things that exist here in and around Virginia Beach. That's why I make more content. When I more recently we did the boat tour with David Cockrell, Captain Cockrell. But yeah, this is your baseline. This is your opportunity to just kind of see what Virginia Beach is like at an overview. That way, as I'm going about and you're watching the live streams and you see my pre-recorded content, then you can get a better idea of where I'm at. Alrighty, guys, this concludes the video. I hope to see you in the next one. See you later.